everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today is Saturday and I am bringing you my weekly update, and so sorry I did not get a chance to film it all this week. It's been a super busy week, so that's where I thought we would start our discussion off today. So this week we were sitting at the softball fields, and it was almost every single night this week. If we weren't at practice, we were at a softball tournament for the past 3 days. We were actually there earlier this morning. So it has been super duper busy with trying to keep up with working and taking care of things around here, and then trying to make sure that we made it there on time to support our granddaughter. And it's just, whew, softball tournaments. If you parents or grandparents, or any of you, whether you're just supporting a friend's child or a relative or one of your own, whoo, I'm only doing it part-time. I can't imagine doing this full-time as a parent. It's just, it takes a lot out of you trying to trying to feed your kids and trying to feed yourself and keep things going, and just a lot this week. So with that said, that's the reason why I have not filmed this week, because I just have not had the time. I knew I had to do it. I felt guilty about not doing it, but every time I'd sit down to do it, I just, frankly, not enough time this week. The next thing I want to update you on is my weight this week. I am up 0.2, but I am going to take that as a gift because, again, my food has been just kind of crazy across the board. I did come home from camping. I did not have a chance to do much meal prep at all. Actually, I think I meal prepped my breakfast, and when I mixed up some tuna for my husband for his lunch later in the week, I actually had that. But other than that, there was really no meal prep that happened, and that makes a tough week for me. I'm not sure how that works out for you at your house, but it definitely throws me for a loop here, because I really like when I have things prepared and it's ready to go, and it's just that run to the fridge, grab and go, everything's ready to go kind of situation. I know I said go a lot, but that's kind of how I feel. Those weekly meal preps really help keep me on track. All right, so I've got some notes in front of me. So dinners this week, we're going to have spaghetti, of course. My granddaughter's going to be here next week on and off, so we'll have spaghetti on the day that she's here. We're going to have chicken club sandwiches because my husband really likes that, and that's super easy, something I can just throw into the air fryer, done and done. We're going to have chicken stir fry because it's a 0-point dinner. The chicken stir fry is 0. And then if I make mashed potatoes, it costs 4 points. So that way easier to manage on, it's just going to make me really successful that one day. I mean, not that the other days won't be successful. That's not what I'm saying. All right, so that's going to be a really easy day for me to have a really low point dinner there. That's how I meant to say it. And then another day we're going to try something new, and I'm hoping to be able to get back to those cook with me videos, and I would like to do a what I ate today, and then the next week do a cook with me, or just kind of throw a couple 1 or 2 cook with me's in per month is where I want to go with that. So I know that you really enjoy it. I like it because then I'm trying the new things. So I'm going to try to get those incorporated back into my monthly videos. Meal prep. I am meal prepping this week because not having that meal prep done last week, like I said, really threw me for a loop. Thank goodness overnight oats are so easy. I just threw together a couple of those and just made my life so much easier. But not knowing what I was having for lunch, not having grab-and-go snacks, that one was hard because what did I do? I ran upstairs between meetings and I grabbed the pretzels. I had other things I could eat, but I grabbed the pretzels because it's the first thing I saw, and it was just there, and I could just grab them and come back downstairs and get back on my next meeting. My crazy schedule with meetings this week was just It seems like I was in 4 or 5 meetings a day. So that was a really tough days for me to not have things prepared to snack on. And I ran out of apples. I ordered them with my Kroger order, and they didn't have the kind that I wanted, so they didn't substitute anything else. So I didn't have any, and I really just didn't have time to run up to the fruit market or grab anything else. So not having any apples, and I don't think I had bananas like one of the days, but that was it. So I really didn't have any grab and go favorite fruits. So I will remedy that situation this week, because I will definitely be going to Costco or somewhere, and I'm going to pick up my fruits myself when I'm there. All right. So here is the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about. And please tell me, this is where I'm going to ask you to leave some comments below. Please tell me this is happening for you. You get ready for bed at night and you're like, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day. I'm going to get back on the exercise train. I'm at least going to get a little bit of activity going. And, you know, when I was at the campground, I was taking walks every day. And in my head, it was like, when I get home, I'm either going to take walks or I'm going to get on my treadmill and get more consistent with that. I don't know what happened. I fell off the activity bandwagon. I was doing so good. I had, I don't know, 30, 35 days of activity going straight. And I was feeling good. Life got busy, and then I stopped. And then I started making excuses of why not to do it. So back to my original thing. So tell me if you do this. Do you tell yourself when you go to bed at night, tomorrow's going to be the day. Tomorrow's the day that I'm just going to be totally back on. No more pretzels. No more going to bed without having activity in. I'm going to have my 30 minutes on my watch. Like, tomorrow's the day. And then the next day happens, and then something happens, and then something else happens, and then you go to bed that night and you're like, tomorrow's the day. And almost every single day this week has been, tomorrow's the day, tomorrow's the day, tomorrow's the day. I mean, I understand this week has been crazy with the softball schedule and everything else, but could I have done something? Could I have jumped on the treadmill for 15 minutes? Could I have tried to figure out a place to walk while she was doing her warm-ups before the tournaments? Probably. I could have done something, but I chose not to do it. So I need to start choosing something. So this week, hopefully I'm going to commit to getting at least 3 days of activity in, 3 days of something for 30 minutes. So hopefully by next Saturday, I'll be able to report back to you and say that I got my 3 days in. And I'm going to make sure and make a note of myself, you know, for myself. And I have a reminder set to work out, but I think I'm going to set another reminder that says your focus this week, or put it on my list, is 3 days of activity, so that I can try to get that in this week. Because I really hate when I want to do something, when I say I'm going to do something, but then I don't do it. So again, please tell me in the comments that this is happening to you too from time to time, because I know I can't be the only one out there that is struggling with checking all the boxes every day. Healthy snack, piece of fruit, ate breakfast, ate a low point breakfast, track my meals, you know, did the laundry, did something else in the house, unloaded your dishwasher, made sure the lunches were packed, you know, exercised. I mean, there's a list of things that we all do, and a list of things that we all would like to be able to check all the boxes for that day. But sometimes they don't all get checked. I can tell you honestly, I am not beating myself up this week though. I know that the last couple of weeks I have been, I don't know, a little hard on myself, I want to say. This week I wasn't hard on myself. This week I was like, please just let me get through the week. When we did go out to eat, we have a restaurant here called Bubba's 33, and they have this dish called California chicken, and it's got like a sweet chili lime sauce. I want to say it's a chili lime. It's a lime something, but it is so good. And it's grilled chicken breast with some some type of a salsa. I know it's like a fresh pico salsa maybe, and it has a little bit of avocado on it, slice of cheese, which I probably could ask for no cheese, but it's really good with the cheese. So, but then I get double broccoli, and it's steamed broccoli. So, I mean, it is so good. And every time I go there, I'm like, all right, today I'm going to get something different. And then I sit down and I look at the menu. I'm like, nope, I'm going to get that California chicken because it is that good. I already have that added to my list of things that I want to try to recreate so that I can share it with you. So I'm going to do a little more research on that sauce because that sauce is what makes the recipe. It's so good. So I didn't like, it's not like I was out of control and I'm like, I'm going out to eat and I'm just going to have what I want because my life is so busy. It wasn't like that. So I really have no reason to beat myself up this week, which is good because when I'm not beating myself up, it helps me to continue to make better decisions. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up today. I want you to let me know in the comments again if you're having those types of days. I want you to let me know in the comments how you're doing. I want you to let me know if you plan on meal prepping this week. I know that's a lot of let me knows, but you know what? That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this, one, for the accountability for me, two, hopefully to help you with some accountability, and three, so that we can continue to do this together so that we don't feel like we're alone. All right, so with that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I hope that I shared some things that will inspire you for the week, that will help you keep going. I really miss teaching my WW classes. I really miss that because I feel, I don't know, I felt like we were all in this together, and I think that I'm missing part of that. I think I'm going to have to attend a couple of online WW meetings just to kind of get my groove, get back in my groove again. So with that said, again, thanks for watching. We will see you next video.